Validation, this cultural psych buzzword. Now, some unwittingly co-sign on the relevant use of this word, but in ways that just keep people addicted to the need of it from others. So let's look at the actual definition. Validation. Now, the first one is it's an action of checking or proving the accuracy of something, kind of like you would use in a science experiment in high school, right? It also says that it means the action of making or declaring something legally or officially acceptable. Okay, that seems safe. The third one is this recognition or the affirmation that a person or their feelings or their opinions are valid or worthwhile. Now, being valid means that it's sound basis in logic or fact, reasonable or cogent. Now, I want you to think about that. So when someone has not validated your feelings, do you need someone to say that what you think or who you are or your opinions are worthwhile or acceptable, or that they're even the measure that your feelings are accurate? Absolutely not. What is happening? How about we keep validation to, let's say, scientific measures and parking deck passes? Feelings are valid only through the original source, you, full stop. So where did this come from? The lies we adopted about our identity, crafted in the relationships we are connected to. It goes way back in the past because we know the past is always present. So I need you to embrace self-validity, because relying on others can create emotional dependency. And this dependency can lead to feelings of insecurity and doubt. Seeking validation from others, it actually undermines our emotional and physical well-being. So embrace self-validation. It can empower us. So why does it matter? It helps us be whole and process experiences as a part of our authenticity. So we need to embrace our authenticity. Now, seeking external validation actually discounts authenticity. If I seek validation from another, I make them the authenticator. We often then alter our feelings and opinions to gain approval from others, the trap. So I need us to discover and embrace our true selves and recognize our emotions without external influence. Have you actually gotten time to spend with yourself, learning about your strengths, gifts, and talents? Avoid the dependency trap. It's an emotional roller coaster. Validation can lead to this emotional instability on this roller coaster. Our feelings can fluctuate based on others' responses. This emotional consistency is what we need, coupled with the self-validation. The power of self-validation is so important because it is the significance of our personal growth, which is something we should all be ascribing to. So some practical tips for self-validation would be something like journaling or positive self-talk. Make sure it's positive. Or even growing in your spirituality, if that's important to you. Reflect on your emotions and affirm them as a part of your experience. Think about what caused them. And is that feeling familiar? And also think about, is it connected to a healthy relationship? Validation can help lead to healthy relationships because we will choose healthier partners if we self-validate. This helps us to love others without imposing on them or having them impose upon us. Also helps us to better see if boundaries are needed more clearly. And then it helps us to overcome the fear of the word judgment. You address this in your being with your friends, with your family. We're going to judge each other because we have information that we don't know, but our feelings are still validated. We just are responsible for how we emotionally respond in those moments. We are not responsible for other people's feelings. They are not responsible for ours. We must take ownership of our behavior out of those feelings. And so we don't need someone to validate us, nor should we want to validate others. There's space for everyone in their thoughts and their opinions. This is your mental health microdosing moment. Have an amazing day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you soon.